So, car mostly seemed like it'd been fine lately. I'm out here. I met a guy who was his birthday, and we went to get lunch at Denny's. Had lunch. I was really tired because I didn't sleep till like 4 o'clock in the morning last night. I took a nap. Car won't start. So, luckily, there's an AutoZone in the parking lot across from the Denny's. So I'm walking over there right now. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. At least it's not the end of the month and I'm like totally broke. It's still the beginning. So let's see. It's the first problem I've actually had with my car. That I've had like a few random things, but nothing that kept me from moving. So it was gradual. Hopefully it's something simple. We'll see. I'm walking back over to the AutoZone now. They just came over and checked it. The first one they brought, couldn't check it. I know it can't check everything. I know, I'm not dumb. But I was figuring it had to be something like this. It's pretty unlikely to me that it's one of my wires. I mean, I did just do some wiring work in the car, but I also replaced a bunch of stuff. So that should have good continuity. Since it's just clicking once, kind of feel more like it might be the starter or the solenoid. I guess for Jeeps, you can't buy them separate anyway. So they said it looked like they think it's the starter. I was already thinking it was the starter or solenoid, same difference for a Jeep. Hopefully, because it would really suck to spend $100 or more to buy that part, having to get it from a store down here in Key West. And it's like 4, I think. It gets dark around 6:30, so I'm not even sure if 2.5 hours is enough time for me to change it out. Otherwise, and it looks like it might rain too, so who knows, maybe I'm gonna be under my car in the rain, in the dark, with a flashlight, trying to change this bitch out. Thank God. I didn't do what some people recommended and be like, oh, you don't need all your tools, man. Why you want to carry around 200 pounds of tools that's like $2,000 and all this crap? Oh, this kind of stuff, because I can't pay somebody to do that. I'm just so happy I brought my tools right now. Haven't dug them out yet. Here's my new starter. The other one is on the passenger side, passenger side at the very bottom, and I parked so close to this curb over here that I can't get in down there. So I am going to have to climb all the way across. Hopefully I'm skinny enough and get to it from the other side. It looks like it's gonna rain, and it's gonna be dark in a little bit. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, I get this done. Well, I've got half of it taken apart. The starters are not exactly the same. It's not an OEM starter, so hopefully it'll fit. The solenoid that's on the starter is in a different spot, and the bolt looks like it goes through this other piece and directly into the solenoid to hold it, whereas this one has the solenoid on the side. It's the only one they had in the store that they said would fit, so hopefully it does. I mean, I guess I'm gonna take this one out anyway, because no matter what, it's gonna have to be replaced. But I just really hope I'm driving out of here tonight. So, I've been beating on the second bolt for about half an hour now. Hammer, breaker bar, socket wrench. Let's just keep beating at it. Alright. Well, that second bolt's not coming out. I think the only way I'm gonna be able to get a breaker bar on there, there's a poodle looking at me out the window of this car, is to go get one of the sockets that's got like 9 instead of 5 or 13 or however many they stick on there. I just can't get the angle right for get my breaker bar on there. I don't think there's any other way I'm gonna get that bolt out. So I'm on my way over there to buy a 15 mil socket, and hopefully or a more versatile 15 mil socket than the one I have, and hopefully that will fix my problems. Alright, well, they didn't have the part I wanted with like the 10 angles inside instead of 5. Not even in a kit, which I definitely don't need to buy a whole kit. So I'm gonna go back, and try this one more way. I'm going to cross wrenches, put a box wrench on the end of the ratchet that I can get on there, and see if I can get the angle right to maybe torque it off like that. Hopefully I don't break a finger. I hate doing that shit. It always slips, you fuck something up, and there's nobody around to blame it on but yourself. That's why if you see somebody crossing wrenches, just leave, because otherwise you're about to get blamed for what goes wrong. Oh my fucking god, yes. Okay, so crossing wrenches didn't work. I ended up using these two. I found a 15, but I was just bending them and moving the whole car, pushing on it as hard as I could with my back on the ground. So I ended up taking this one and my ratchet that I was using before, and I put the wrench here underneath the this is part of the frame, and one end underneath the ratchet and the other end about 11 inches away in my hand, and I used that like a lever up against the end of the ratchet, and that was finally able to bust it. It just busted. I thought I broke it when it came, and oh yes, yeah, I just said that. I got you propped up against my hammer. Got those out. Oh my gosh, and now is the moment when we find out if the new one fits. Here's the old one. Boom. After about an hour and a half. Alright, new one. Oh, let's see here. Does not fit. Fuck. The holes are not in the right place at all. Oh, god damn it. Well, it's still progress. The old one had to come out anyway. So the reason that starter didn't fit is because it was for a manual and I have an automatic. I wanted a manual. If I had a manual, I could have push started it. Although it's really heavy, pushing my car sucks. But you know, at least it does leave you an option, which is why I wanted a manual, but that's the only thing I didn't get when I got the Jeep I have. Other than that, I left the box and the receipt in the car, so I'm on my way back over there to get that shit. And then they don't have it. They don't have the one I need in the store. Napa, they said, is closed. The earliest they can get it is Friday. I can't sleep in my car in this parking lot till Friday. And all my stuff is in it. Everything I own is either in it or on top of it. Not sure what I'm gonna do now. I'm on my way to the car to just get the box and the receipt, and then take it back over there. They're calling Advance Auto Parts. They said that there's one, but it's really far away, so I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get there, that might have it, and there's one that's open, I guess, in Key West. Adventures. I have an hour of daylight left. My friend who I met today, the one I went and got lunch with, I was calling him to ask him if he could take me to the store that does have my starter, because if I walk, by the time I get there, it'll be dark by the time I get back, and I really want to get this done today, because otherwise I'm breaking the law and sleeping in my car in Key West in a parking lot 50 feet from a sign that says you're gonna get towed if you camp in your car. I guess I could sleep on top of my car. If they ask, I could be like, hey, parts are gonna be here in the morning. But yeah, he's gonna take me there. This is actually kind of working out. It should be cheaper too, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so back under the car, and damn it, I forgot to take a video with Kenny. I want to do that so I could publicly thank him while he was taking me to Advance Auto Parts and back. Got the right starter now. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but the solenoid is on the side instead of on the top. The difference was that one of them was for an automatic, and I have a manual. Crossing my fingers and my fucking wrenches and everything else, praying this fixes the problem. I should have it in about 15 minutes if everything goes smoothly. Just got everything plugged back in. Installing the starter. went a lot smoother than I thought. I almost feel like I fucked something up that was too easy, especially compared to getting it out. It's that time. Let's see here. What? Oh my God. Fuck yes, I'm so happy. Look at that. Look at that. That is a running engine right there. That's right, bitch. 4 hours after waking up from my awesome nap and my car not starting. I'm driving. What? Gonna do back to the first auto parts store that gave me the wrong starter to ask them if I can use their bathroom and have some Gojo again. Because they gave me some last time when I was in there and I was so disgusting. Everything I touched, I was leaving handprints behind. I cleaned up the bathroom, so hopefully they'll be nice. 4 hours, 3 starters, and 2 parts stores later, I am finally back on the road. Well, I'm really sitting at a stoplight waiting to get on the road. But I'm finally back. Same day, I didn't have to break the law accidentally and sleep with my car in a parking lot that I didn't feel safe in. Man, I am happy right now. Relieved. I'm gonna let Penny know, hey, we can hang out. You're not only gonna get to see me in a parking lot tonight. There was a slightly strange noise after the startup with the new starter. Maybe it's not sat quite right, but it does come with a lifetime warranty. They said if it ever breaks, I could take it back and they'll give me another one. And I'll probably completely dig into my toolboxes and everything else tomorrow morning or whenever I get up and reseat it, clean off all the metal around it as well as I can, and see if that goes away. Although I don't think I heard it this most recent time that I just started my car, so maybe it already went away. We'll see. I say that a lot. That's like my motto. We'll see.